Hey everyone, I'm Thomas Krick with Identical Draw. Today, I'm showing you the brand new Digital React sight by Trophy Ridge. All right, so I'm going to be showing you how to sight in the Digital React 3-pin. This is like the React Trio version that they have in the manual sight they've had for a lot of years that Nate and I have loved. It's been our #1 sight. This sight couldn't be easier to sight in. There's two ways to sight it in. One is with just a simple yardage sight in like you're most likely used to if you have other Trophy Ridge products. The second way is by entering arrow speed into the sight. You can just manually enter it right into the sight. With the React Trio head, you start at 40 and then shoot 60. So that's what we'll be doing first. So right when you unbox this and check it out and get it on your bow, you're gonna see three buttons to push. You got your power, mode, and select. So I'll hit power here. Got it set at 40 yards here. So when you go to sight this in, you're gonna hit power and you'll either see a number or you'll see REA, like standing for React. So I see React here. I'll hit select and it's gonna show first. So that's gonna be the first distance that I get sighted in, which is gonna be 40 yards. Because with React Trio, you always sight in the bottom pin. Then the top two pins will go off of the bottom pin being sighted in. So this will be sighted in at 40 and then 30 and 20. When 20 is flashy at you, you use select as your plus adjustment and then you use the mode button as your minus adjustment. So I hit select up to 40 and that sets my first sighting in distance to be 40 yards. All right, I'm gonna take my first couple shots here at 40 yards. I was aiming for right here. So my group is obviously over. So now I'll basically, without moving the main dial or anything, I'm gonna use the micro pin adjustments and make a couple clicks we follow the arrow, so I'll make a couple clicks to the right. All right, so you don't want to move the main knob at all if you're shooting up or down. You want to move the sight itself with these micro knobs here. All right, so I made a couple adjustments to the right and then also down, so it should move my main group up and to the left just a tiny bit. Once you have your first distance sighted in, so my 40 yards is all good to go. You hold down mode and that will blink second, and then you'll use this main adjustment knob to bring it down to your second sighting in distance, which for me will be 60 yards with the React Trio head. Now I'm going to be shooting my second yardage at 60 yards. At this second pin location, I know that the distance between me and the target is 60 yards, but if I'm shooting low, then I use this main dial, and you want to adjust for that distance. So even though the sight might read a different number than 60, like for example, I just shot this group and I shot low, so I'm going to move it down to, I don't know, like 60, 63. Even though the distance between me and the target is 60 yards, I'll move that dial still and then hit select, and I'll be able to adjust this distance to, again, 60 yards instead of what it reads at 63. All right, I'm gonna put another couple arrows through and dial in that second yardage. All right, so once I feel good about that second yardage, which I feel locked in here, so I'm gonna press and hold select. And now the screen turns blue. Now I use the mode and select button as my plus and minus to move this distance back down to 60. So now this distance is the sight calibrated to this being 60 yards now. For the React Trio, now I'm gonna go sight in the 20 and 30 pin, which shouldn't take long at all. All right, so since the sight is basically already sighted in for any yards 40 and beyond, your left and right's already all set. So all you'll need to do is get a little Allen, and these basically move your 20 and 30 pin up and down, so it's super simple. All right, so that's basically it. These pins needed very little adjustment, so the new digital React with the React Trio Pro head, it's gonna be, I've been shooting it the last 2 months. I'm gonna keep shooting it in turkey season, so hopefully still kill a big buck with it.